Oh crap. What is up, guys, and welcome to the big game. Forest versus Union Berlin. Wanyi against his old team. Are we going to see his first goal? Someone say hi in the chat if you can hear me and if we are live. Hope you guys are doing well. We've got the team news in case you guys haven't seen it. Lingardinho is not even on the bench, man. He's not even on the bench. But we've got a fairly strong team. Kat has been not starting. He's on the bench. Cookie's come in. So we're starting with the back three from last season, which is strong enough. He's not playing. Let's have a quick run through the team, and then we got some transfer stuff to talk about as well. So we got Henderson in goal. We got Worrell, Cook, and McKenna. Like I was saying, it was the original back three from last season. I got no problems with Cook getting a bit of game time at all. So it is what it is. And then we got Williams and Tuffler. I think Tuffler has now had a week or so under his belt. It'll be good to see how he's settling in, because he was a bit... he just didn't notice him in the last game too much, but it was literally the same day that he came in from. So that's the back five. Just give me 1 second, lads. Let's go sort some crap out. Okay. Into the midfield we go, and O'Brien makes his start. So we finally get to see O'Brien. I'm really, really interested to see how he's going to perform, what his role is going to be in the team, and he's going to be starting alongside Colback. So those are the two in the middle. What I'm not sure is how he's lining up Johnson. I'm hoping, I've put him up front because I'm hoping he doesn't play him in the cam position. He can play anywhere, like I've said before, but I just want that link up play between him and Uwani to start. So hopefully he gets played up front, and maybe Maiton in the hole. I don't know. What do you guys think? Which way round is it going to be? Let's say hi to everyone. Say hi in the chat if you are in. We got Pat. Pat's looking forward to this one. Jesse, you Reds, indeed. How you doing, Jesse? We got Dave in. Pierce loves Jesse Lingard despite Jesse's assumed persona. Apparently he's a grafter. I guess we'll see. You're not arguing with Stuart. I ain't arguing with Stuart, man. I think Jesse's going to be absolutely fine. Pierce quotes from a week ago before... yeah, I saw that interview. He did it on TalkSport, didn't he? And you're calling 4-2 to the mighty Reds. 3-1. Get your score predictions in. I'll let you know mine in a second. Stubbs is saying 3-1 to Forest, I hope. Is he playing? He's not playing. He's not playing. He did go out there, but he's not even on the team. Can hear you, but the screen is blank. Can you not see me? Hello? Hello? Ryan, what's up? Favorite admin has arrived. Thank you for coming on board. Brennan in striker, which I like. I mean, England, that's how I'm lining it up. That's how I'm hoping he lines it up. I think it will be that way. So we'll see. We'll see. Is your AI going to show it going around the pitch, or won't it be very good? Yeah, it'll be going around the pitch live. As you see, it usually takes about 5 minutes to kick in. But once we get into the Premier League matches, I've got a better AI to show everyone. It'll have the player's name when they touch the ball, where on the pitch they're touching the ball. But we just got to wait for the Premier League to get kicked off. Don't know, left monitor was on. What? Can you guys see me? Oh, your monitor. Okay. Donatella, how you doing? Good to see you. Adam, how you doing, bro? Hey, fellow Red Dog and Wolverine. I'm not okay. ST the min on you've drip antibiotics for a leg infection today. I'm going for a strong 4-1. Bro, I hope you're feeling better. Get plenty of rest. Man, we got plenty. Not only have we got a few injuries in the Forest, and we got a few injuries on the supporters, man. So I hope you're feeling better soon, Adam. Johnson on the right and Minton on the left. I think Awani you're thinking of 5-2-3. That could be the way they set up. That could be the way they set up. That's interesting. Ben asking me if I'm still predicting top 6. I'm predicting top 4. Especially with the links of the signings that we're gonna have. I'll do a full video on an update transfer tomorrow, but I will talk to you about who we're linked to today and how strong they all are. G Cullis is saying 2-0 to the mighty Reds. He said top 4. I said top 4, and I'm sticking with top 4. Good to see you. Well, Donatella. So let's run through a few bits of transfer gossip, if you like, but some have a lot of strength to them. The one that's really getting a bit of momentum today is Maxwell Cornet. So Everton and a couple of others are interested in him. No doubt West Ham are, because they just seem to be trying to copy whoever we're signing. Now, Everton are having problems of financial fair play, so they're very tight in terms of how much they can go in for players. So they've over-negotiated with Burnley. Now, at the end of the day, he's got a 17.5 million release clause on it. And we tried it at 13 mil, which got rejected a couple of weeks back. But I think Everton are just pissing Burnley off with it. So the talks is now that Forest have stepped back in, and we are now the front runners for Max Cornet. How he fits into the team, I'm not sure, because like he plays in about 6 different positions. I don't know what you guys think of it. I think he's a quality player. Where would he fit in our normal formation is my question here. So I don't know. I'm the bookie basher. I'm new here. Many thanks. Yo, bro, thank you for joining. Guys, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So for those of you who don't know, lifelong Forest fan, through the pain, through the emotions. We've all been through it, I know. Some of you longer than me, some of you less than me. So but on this channel, we will be doing the watch-alongs. We will be doing the pre-match previews, transfer news. We'll be doing weekend reviews on the whole Premier League. Everything you want football-wise, but obviously with the core of it being focused on Nottingham Forest, is going to be here. It will be your one-stop shop. Mangala's still on the cards, England. He's still on the cards. There's been no real update on him today that I've had. But it will be... I think we need 3 more. 3 more. Either 2 strikers, 2 midfielders, or 3 midfielders if one of them is Morgan Gibbs-White. Now, a quick update on Morgan Gibbs-White. And there isn't any like spoken updates, but checking the bookies, and the bookies are pretty accurate usually. They have now made Forest 6-5 favourites to sign Morgan Gibbs-White. So that's nearly evens. Yeah, that's nearly evens on that. Now, the only issue I've got with it, I've been watching Wolves. Yeah, I'm pretty sad. I've been watching a lot of different teams pre-friendlies. But they gave him the captaincy in their last friendly. Because Cody was just, he wasn't starting, he was on the bench. They gave it to Morgan Gibbs-White, man. It's almost like a statement of intent from their side that they're trying to keep him. However, he's not signing a new contract. He does want to move. And Forest is still interested in him post Lingard. So I'm doing a bit more research into it, but that's where the update is. But the bookies have made us favourites to sign him ahead of Everton, who are really pushing for him. So it'll be interesting to see what we have here. Carlos saying, I want Mangala. Plus, we really need some more quality in the middle. I agree. I'm really excited to see O'Brien today. I think he's brilliant. Obviously, when we played them, how many times last season? 4 times. He looked good in all those games. But I'm interested to see in how he's going to perform for us. And I think he's going to do really well. Where am I on the chat? With 6 points, with 6th position, who cares? Steve will find a role. He sounds useful in a stretch squad. I think I think everyone they've bought so far has a role to play in the team this season. I think it's going to be, like, you guys know what I'm saying. I'm saying top 4. Now, let's just put this into perspective, right? Let's put this into perspective. If I'm wrong, say one of you guys thinks we're finishing 17th, yeah? And a lot of Forest fans are saying 17th. If I'm wrong by 1 position, yeah, Forest are in the Europa League. If you guys or whoever it is that says 17th are wrong by 1 position, Forest are getting relegated, yeah? So who would you rather be wrong? I can be wrong by 10, 13, 14 positions, yeah? And all of you will still be quite happy. Anyone who's saying 17th and is wrong by 1 position, we're in big trouble. Update on Morgan Gibbs-White. Yeah, just I've told you guys what I know so far. There'll be a fuller update in the transfer video tomorrow. So make sure you're subscribed, got notifications on, all the usual stuff, and you'll be able to see that for you. I'll believe Pat's saying let's have him. Let's have him indeed. What I can confirm, the only thing I can still confirm on Morgan Gibbs-White is that Forest are interested in him post Jesse Lingard being signed. So that's good news for me. I'll believe Morgan Gibbs-White rumor when I see it. Yeah, let's see it when the shirt is up. Salvador, what's up, bro? Recruiting like the big team we are. I mean, we're doing some cracking business. We really are. It's Adam. How's your day? The day's really been good. I'm very, very excited for this match. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed that Lingard isn't even on the bench. But you can kind of understand it. I mean, I got told he flew out. So I thought he was going to be part of the team. Hence why he's on the, there he is. On the, whatchamacallit. But he'll get game time. He will. It'll be fine. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I was told about Lingard had 8-1 for him to join. But also was told about Dennis. Dennis has got a lot quieter. And to be honest, I don't really want him. I think the other issue is that Keenan Davis is now injured. He's pulled his hammy again. And I think that's going to put Forest off signing him. Because he's got some injury issues. And we know that. Goal scorers today. Every game I've said Uwani is going to score. I'm not going to say it today. Just to make sure that he does. So, not Uwani to score. Johnson with... Here's my score prediction, boys. I'm saying 3-0 to Forest. 3-0. Now, Union Berlin are a really, really good team. This is going to be a real test for us. I'm going to go 2-0. I've talked myself out of the 3-0. I'm going to go 2-0. Because they finished 5th in the Bundesliga. And we're pretty close to getting into the Champions League. We're away from home. This is going to be a really good test to see how far gelled we are. So, it's either going to be 2-0 or 0-0. It's going to be one of those two, yeah? But I think O'Brien, if O'Brien can kind of grab control of that midfield, it's going to be fantastic. Online not signed, Jesse. Huh? How concerned are you about the time it will take to get all these players to gel? Ben, I'm not too bothered about it. I know the talk is like we're basically signing a whole new a whole new 11, but I don't see it like that. I see a few things, right? So you've got the back 4, including the keeper. So if you look at the centre backs, it's gonna be McKenna and Worrell and Henderson, yeah, and I think it's gonna be Niakata in the middle. Niakata, to me, already looks settled. He looks like he's been playing for us for about 5 years. Yeah? So, in terms of the spine, that's absolutely fine. Into the middle is where my concern... And Williams is just going to slot in now. He's played a lot with Johnson internationally. There's going to be no issues in terms of that. The relationship will keep flourishing. But I think it's going to start quite strong, which is good. My concern is the midfield. How long it'll take O'Brien to settle in. I think he'll settle in quickly. And then how quick will it be for Yates to come back up to full fitness? Because he should be back in and around the Newcastle game. So I don't know if he's healing quick. I haven't heard an update on his injury. But that's why I'm still pushing for that extra midfielder. So we'll see. Tuffalo and O'Brien down the left-hand side are already, well gelled and well connected. So I don't see that being a problem. Owani still needs a bit more time. Owani's the one that's going to need the most time. I think Jesse Lingard will step in and slot in straight away. He's going to be the main man pulling the strings. So I'm not worried about that at all. You heard it here. First Premiership champions this season, the mighty Forest. Adam, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Johnson will score. I hope so. Johnson, I'm expecting a good game from him today. He's had about nearly 2 weeks now of training time. He got 65 minutes under his belt in the last match, so he should be good to go. Kickoff time's 4 o'clock, so we're 15 minutes away from kickoff time. That's the team news as far as I've got it laid out. But I think we may be playing with a front three, Mighton on the left, Johnson on the right, Owani in the middle. We'll see how it goes. A lot of Forest fans haven't woken up to the fact that Marinicus, hold on, I gotta learn to say his name properly. Mariakis is aiming much higher than escaping relegation. We are not Burnley, Watford, Fulham, etc. Bro, that for me is why I'm saying top 4. Okay? If you look at Bournemouth and Fulham, yeah? Guys, name me 3 players between them that they have signed that have even nearly made headlines on Sky Sports, News, Talk Sport, whatever, yeah? So they're already, because here's what it is. With Bournemouth, they spent most of their money last year to get promoted, yeah? Their squad was so deep, and they bought, I think, 12 players or something in the January transfer window, yeah? To push for promotion. So their investment happened January last year. And they played crap after that, yeah? And they fluked it against us when we should have won it. So Bournemouth are in trouble, as far as I'm concerned. Fulham lost their best player to Liverpool, Carvalho. I think he's outstanding, and Liverpool going from an absolute bargain. Fulham and Norwich, yeah? Like it or lump it, they're going to yo-yo up and down. Maybe they survive this season, maybe they don't. But I haven't seen anyone coming on. What time to start on Forest TV? I'm not sure. Probably in about 5 minutes or so. So Fulham are in trouble. What we've done is we're building not just a first 11, yeah, which is a problem that a lot of newly promoted teams do. We're building a squad, so it's going to be really, really good. I believe if Steve Cooper gets it 50% as well as he did with Swansea City, I'll be happy. Not greedy enough to insist on 4-5-6. If we still have Cooper calling the shots, I'm cool. I'm happy with that. Andrew, that is one hell of a prediction, and I love it. I don't want to say who you're putting down as the first goal scorer because I don't want to jinx it. Boys, will he celebrate like that if he scores against his old club? Who knows? So he's saying 2 for him, 1 for Mighton, 1 for Johnson, 1 for Lingard. I am going to have to burst your bubble, bro, but Lingard's not even on the bench, man. Can you believe it? DJ, hey, not the real DJ. Just sub because I saw you on the door on tour chat when Lingard signed. Hope we win today. Hey, DJ, good to have you on, bro. I hope you agreed with a lot of what I said. If you didn't, doesn't matter. Every single football fan, not just Forest fan, has the right to their own opinion, no matter how crazy it is. Mark, what's up, bro? Evening. Team should aim for the top. Or what's the point in competing? Mark, you are so spot on. What is the point, from a player's perspective, going on the pitch and coming off it, having lost 1-0, to turn around and say, it was a decent result. Yeah, we didn't get thrashed. That attitude will get you relegated. Yeah, if you lose 1-0, you come off disappointed. From a fan's perspective, how are you gonna feel happy about losing a match? Yeah. Now, I'm not saying turn on the players or the manager, but just from a normal emotional point of view, as watching a football match, you're going to be annoyed, whatever happens. I was annoyed when we lost to Bournemouth. Yeah, I was pissed when we lost to Luton. Yeah, that Luton game for me was the one that cost us automatic promotion. Yeah, so you're going to be annoyed. The emotions are right. So I will be going into every match, even if it's Man City. By the way, I'm going to that Man City match as an undercover agent, and I've ended up in the Man City, and don't tell Man City about it. But you've got to be able to support the team, and you've got to go into every match believing that you can win it. Otherwise, what's the point in football? Yeah, you have to support it that way. Pretty sure we'll come above Fulham, Bournemouth, so we just need one more to be safe. Carlos, that's the wrong way to look at it, yeah? The way I look at it is, what teams have a better squad than us? And what team can we not beat on our day? Yeah, bear in mind, last season, with our loan team, we beat Leicester, Arsenal. We would have beaten Liverpool if Zinchenko had just freaking finished a sitter and VAR hadn't screwed us. Yeah, so that's already four teams there that don't scare me. Yeah, then you carry on looking through the league. Spurs, Forest to Spurs is bogey team. Yeah, for those of you who can remember when we were in the Premier League last time, we always beat Spurs. Okay, Leicester haven't signed a single player. Yeah, they're not going to beat us. Everton look terrible. I watched their pre-season match. They lost 4-0. They were atrocious. Name me some other teams. Brentford haven't really strengthened. They'll get second season syndrome. Yeah. Leeds were this close to going down, and they've lost their two best players. So where do they stand on this? I don't know. And it goes on and on. Southampton, haven't really seen them recruiting much. Southampton usually do survive. Maybe this is the season they play themselves into trouble. Yeah. So start comparing us to the other teams, and you slowly see we get higher and higher up the pitch. So we'll see where it goes. Pity Lingard hasn't travelled. I have a ticket for both the games at Meadow Lane, so hopefully we'll see him play before the start of the season. Mark, he will definitely play. Definitely against Notts County. We will have that watch-along. I think it's on Tuesday, if I remember rightly. We're 9 minutes from kickoff. I can't wait. So, and with each game, what we're seeing is progression, right? So, the first game against Coventry was a bit dry, yeah? The footage was terrible, but let's not talk about that. The second game against, who did we play? Burton. Probably one of the most boring matches I've ever watched. But nothing bad happened, nothing good happened. Last game against Hertha, for 20-25 minutes at the start, we just went guns blazing and destroyed them. Yeah? And you can see the progression because more of the first team was starting to be blooded in. And this game is going to be the toughest one we've got against Union Berlin, who are a really, really good team. 5th last year, they finished in the Bundesliga. Yeah? This is going to be a good test for us. I'm looking forward to it. Luton was funny. They were so stuck in a 90 minutes mentality, cheating, wasting time for 20 minutes. It wasn't just them that was cheating, Dave. That goal, I think it was Spence, wasn't it, who scored it? The refs and the linesmen just didn't know the rules of football and absolutely screwed us. So, it is what it is. The real Salenzi, what is that, bro? Oh my god. Oh my god, Salenzi. Oh, there's a name from the past. Oh god. Come on, you Reds, indeed, Salenzi. I never thought those words would need to come out my mouth ever again. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Marinakis said back in May that he would give Steve Coop and the club the ammunition, not just to survive, but to compete. And so far, he has kept to it. He's been a man of his words. I don't care if all my mates tell me what a drug lord he is. Don't care. I love him. He's doing a great job. Salvador, quick history lesson. How true is it that whenever Forest play Arsenal, Arsenal will never wear their red kit against Forest ever? If Arsenal is playing at their home ground. I haven't heard that. I know they were doing a knife awareness thing when they played us in the cup. So that's why they had that all-white kit. I'd be very surprised if they won't play red against Forest at home. Swings and roundabouts. 99% of other refs on the planet and the playoff final would have gone to penalties. No chance. They were never penalties. You go ask Brian and Tuffalo now if they thought it was a penalty or not. I'd be surprised if they answered the question. I really would. Okay, so, guys, don't forget, new here. Let's get the usual ads out the way. Hit the subscribe button. Let's get some likes on this video. We're only at 20 likes. We've got like over 100 people in. Quick like if you think Forest are going to win the match. Let's see how much it jumps up to see how confident you guys are. Let's see if it goes up from 20. I want to see how confident you are that Forest are going to win. And I'm going to use the like counter to judge it. So just jumped up 4. Very nice. There's only 4 confident people in here. Is that what you're telling me? 8. Keep it going. I'm expecting a Forest win. England saying 6-0 to Forest. I would love to thrash a team pre-season. But at the same time, I wouldn't want us as a fan base to get ahead of ourselves. Even though I'm way ahead of everyone else with what I'm thinking. But we will see. We are 5 minutes from kickoff. Let's just have a quick run back through of the team for those of you who joined late. Lingard is not even on the bench. Can you believe it? We have Iwani, Johnson and Mighton as the front 3. They may play as a 2-1 or they may play 1 with 2 wides. I'm not sure. I'll see how it looks in the game once it starts. We've got O'Brien and Colback in the middle. Really, really looking forward to seeing O'Brien and how he's going to perform. As our wing backs, we've got Tuffalo and Williams. These 2 are going to be our starting 2 come the start of the season. Unless we get Cornet, who can play in that left back position. He can play in the striker position. He can play out wide. Anyway, we'll discuss that on tomorrow's video. And then we've got our back 3. We're back to the wall. The wall from last season. McKenna, Cook and Worrell. Niakata is on the bench. He's 100% going to be starting in the Premier League. Most likely for Cook. Biancon as well. I think he was on the bench. He may start pushing Worrell, which is only a good thing because it's going to force Worrell into just having to go up another level with his game. So we'll see how it goes. So, and then of course Henderson in goal. Henderson looked okay in the last game. His distribution I was really impressed with. Under pressure, he was still finding the passes. Henderson looks like he's slotted straight in. So we're up to 39 likes. So you lot are telling me that since we got to 20, only 19 of you are confident that we're going to win. And we got like over 130 people in here. Boys, so show some shame and hit that like button. Let's get 40 by kickoff. Yes, Ryan, you freaking cheerleader off over there. How long ago did you make this channel, mate? Only just seen you these last few weeks. Well, I've had the channel a couple of years, but mainly it was originally focused on FIFA until I got pissed off at the game. And then over the last kind of 2 months or so, maybe 3 months, I've started just to turn it into football because I got more passion for it. Bookie Basher, all that matters is Newcastle away. All that matters is the next game. I guarantee you Cooper's thinking about this game. As soon as the whistle goes, he'll be thinking about the Notts County game. Fed up today with the continuing arrogant looking down at Forest because we had the audacity to bring Lingard. West Ham thought it was a done deal, but it was Forest who did the business. Boys, the amount of abuse I've been getting from West Ham fans is hilarious. And I love it, man. They're picking the wrong guy to beef up with as the teams come out. Still no names on the back of the shirt and still no sponsors on the front. We're in that away kit. Do you guys like this away kit? I'm going to be honest, I'm not a fan of it. It just looks like they're wearing a bib, like in training. And it just, I'll get used to it once there's a sponsor on there. It will be fine. But at the moment, it just, I'm 50-50 on it. Close to 50 likes. We need one more for 50. We're on 49. Keep it coming, boys. This is probably the most interest I've ever applied to Forest during the close season. I live in Stafford and do 12-hour night shifts. Still manage to get to 22 home games. You are a soldier, Dave. I'm down in Cambridgeshire, so I'm not in Nottingham anymore. But, oh, they're giving him a presentation. Uwani, big hug, big greeting. A nice little plaque and poster for him there as well. It's a nice touch. His old teammates are clapping him. Please score. Please score today. What number is Johnson? I don't... Let me see if I can see the back of his shirt. They're focused on Iwani. I'll check on Johnson in a sec. I'm probably guessing he's staying with the number 20. He may go with the number 10. Who's our number 10 now? Apparently, West Ham fans didn't even want him now. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, Ghost Rider? Suddenly, they've gone from "We love you, Jesse" to "No thanks, Jesse." The thing is, they haven't even got numbers on the shorts. Hold on, I'll give you Johnson's number in 2 seconds. No, the camera panned away. Of course it did. All right, no, I've got the numbers now. So let's see how they're lining up. They're just showing the Union Berlin match. So at the moment, there's going to be a little delay, obviously, with the Forest TV stuff. And this is going to be real-time live, yeah, once it kicks in. I'll show the Forest lineup. Worrell's number 4, I can tell you that much. No Lingard tonight, yeah, absolutely. Forest living rent-free in people's head. It's good to see. And we're about to get into Everton's head if we get Cornet as well. Suddenly people are taking notice. They really are. Okay, so Johnson's number 20. I can confirm that to you. Cook number 3, Worrell 4. Williams is number 7. Colback still number 8. Owanyi number 9. Tuffalo 15. Mighton 17. McKenna 26. O'Brien, I think was 28. Johnson's been wearing 11. Yeah, but Jesse's put the 11 shirt on, hasn't he? He took the pictures with the 11 shirt, so I'm pretty sure Lingard's going with the 11. Nico Lasty, thank you for subscribing. Paul Dongan, thank you for subscribing. The game is underway, boys. Here we go. Lee Alsop, thank you for subscribing as well. Guys, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you do. Because this is the best place for the Forest matches and everything Forest. Yeah, just back on your point there, Nick. He was wearing the number 11, but Lingard has taken it over. Let me just get the timer up for you guys as well so you can see. Let's get that up there so you can see the match time. So we're about a minute into it. Obviously, there's a slight variation between the Forest TV and the pitch time, but we'll deal with it. Oh man, Union Berlin off the bat attacking. If true, there's a deal is being discussed with BT for our sponsorship. That would be quite nice. Actually, BT's Premier League matches are 12:30 on a Saturday, man. I prefer the evening matches on Sky. I like my Lions. All right, anyone who's just joined, let's see your predictions. I am going 2-1 to Forest. I'm going to say Johnson and someone else to score. And that other person, you guys know who I want to score, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to jinx him by saying his name. But I think it will be Johnson. Give me a like if you're happy with that scoreline or if you think Forest are going to win. Nico's saying 2-0 to the Reds. James is saying 3-0 to the Reds. Boys, don't forget, this is 5th in the Bundesliga that we're playing against. 5th. They were really, really good. Streamlink is on Forest TV. A 1-year hat trick. I'm not going to say it, but I'd love it. I would love it. Tim saying 3-0 to the Reds, I'm assuming, bro. Hopefully. Alright, we've set up. It's quite a nice pitch. It's really big, really wide. But Berlin don't seem to be playing a high line. I like playing against a team with a high line so we can use the pace to get in behind them. So it looks like Colback set up on the left side of the midfield and O'Brien on the right-hand side as well. Of course, yeah, I know, bro. I was joking around. And Cook in the middle, McKenna on the left side, and Worrell. I mean, we're all used to that. Let me just get the let's get your chats up on the screen so we can see what you lot are thinking. Good. Can we swap all new signings for just Thomas Müller? Bro, Thomas Müller's too old, man. Too old. I think we have more of a chance at beating the bigger, better teams in preseason than teams like Burton. Yeah, exactly. Because the problem against the Burtons and the Coventry were we were the dominant team, so they would sit deep. And like I was just saying, I like when we play against a team who pushes up a high line, and then we can get Johnson in behind, Nico Williams in behind, Owanyi in behind. We got loads of pace up front as well. Go away, Hertha. Not Hertha, it's Union now, isn't it? What a bender, man. He took a shot and it went so wide. It went to their right winger, and he was offside. What a bad shot. Toby, thank you for the subscription. AJ Fraser as well, thank you for the sub. Guys, if you haven't subbed, hit that subscribe button. Completely free for you guys to do. Appreciate it. Forest started okay. It's been a balanced game to start with. It's been a balanced game to start with. That's a foul, ref. That's a foul. Lingard put out a cheeky tweet saying should have J-Lings or Lingard on the back of his shirt. Obviously joking, but people lost their heads. Yeah, I know. I reckon he would like to put J-Lings on the back of his head, on the back of his shirt. Sorry, if he could. I'm telling you, this is a tough team, boys. This is a tough team. 2-1, I'll be pleased with. I'll be pleased with. They're looking good. And remember, we're playing away, so there's a lot riding against us. But this will be a good test for our first match, which will be against Newcastle away. So let's see how it goes. Not sure about your top 4 prediction for Forest Wolverine, lol. I think we'll finish above Leeds, Everton, Fulham, Bournemouth, 16th place. Bro, the thing is, if I'm wrong by 2, oh, what a save by Henderson, man. If I'm wrong by 2, we're in Europa or Europa Conference. If you're wrong by 2, we're relegated, yeah? So who would you rather is right? You know what I'm saying? Is there a decent crowd? Yeah, stadium looks somewhat full. They've got like mesh fences around the edge of it. The only place that doesn't look full is directly behind the goal. The goal behind Henderson. But the Germans all do it, don't they, for crowd control. Oh, they should have scored, man. They should have scored from that corner, but hey, whatever. Love these graphics. Can get an idea of the player and reminds me of Football Manager games. That's why I use them. The ones we will have when the Premier League starts will be a lot better because I've got a place where you can get the player names when they touch the ball and it's all in real time. But it's just more interactive than me sitting there and you guys just staring at me. At least you get an idea of it. And it's like Football Manager. So it keeps you interactive with the game. Goal kick to Forest. We are under pressure. I'm not going to lie. Niakato, I think, would have been really good in this match. They're playing quite a tidy formation. Go on, Wani, get in behind. Trying to see. I think, yeah, so it looks like Wani's been put on the right side of attack. Mighton up front, and they put bloody Brennan in the cam position again, man. I want Brennan up front, but who am I to argue with Cooper? So let me update the team sheet so you guys get a better understanding. So give me 2 secs. Let's get that updated. So it does look like we're playing in the formation I've put on the screen. But let's just get this updated so you guys can see how we are lining up. So, we've got Awani on the right-hand side. Mighton, I can't, it's behind me. So Mighton on the left-hand side, Johnson in the hole. I don't really... Not that I'm trying to second guess Cooper, and you lot tell me your thoughts on it, right? But Johnson is not going to play in that position come real game time, is he? It's going to be Lingard or Morgan Gibbs-White, please. So Johnson's definitely going to be playing up front, drifting to the right. Maybe in a front 3, maybe in a front... Oh, shit. Nice, McKenna. Okay. So... I don't understand why he's doing that. And Mighton's not really going to be a starter. So, I don't know. He's probably giving him time. How's O'Brien doing? He's doing fine. He's playing on the right-hand side of the two. Oh, actually, that's a good point. Let me switch them around. So, I would have thought going forward, O'Brien would be on the left-hand side. And it just, to me, it made a bit of sense. And don't for a second think I'm trying to second-guess Cooper here. But him, obviously, having played with Tuffalo, that connection down the left-hand side would have kind of made sense. But that's how they're lining up. He's on the right-hand side. At the moment, to be honest, Union are playing really well. And they're really pressing Forest deep. So, but we're used to this. We're used to this. We know how to play against the press. I mean, when did we ever have possession last season, yeah? What's up, Furqan? No idea what you've written there. Union are going to win. Nah. Forest 2-1. Maybe wants to give Mighton a chance at his preferred position. Yeah, that could be it. Who else we got at Cam? No one. I know. But I kind of would have not minded Mighton in Cam today. I mean, really, I would have liked to see I would have liked to see that today, but it is what it is. I'm off again, bro. My data's again. I can only use WhatsApp. All right, bro. Have a good one. Does Luani look short of fitness? Yes, he definitely does. He, not at the moment, but you could tell in the last game, come about start of the second half, he was kind of gassing a little. But you got to remember, he's a big lad. Yeah, and that lactic acid is going to build up in those chiseled-ass muscles. So it kind of makes sense. But he will get up to speed. I'm not worried about him at all. How's formation shape looking on the defense? I never really get nervous watching games. I can see our shape is just perfect most of the time. Nico, you don't want to see me when we get into Premier League games, man. I go crazy. I go freaking crazy. The shape looks good. I mean, the back three are fine. They've been in that shape all season. I want to see a bit more pressing up the pitch, to be honest. It would be good to see. But we're holding our shape. They haven't really disfigured our shape yet. But Mighton is pulling out on the left in the defensive format. Oh, crap. Here we go. Clear the ball, lads. Clear the balls, lads. They're definitely brewing a goal, man. Good. As soon as I said that, they lost possession. Good. Come on, Forest. Oh. We all hang in a Tuffalo stance. We give you love, baby, not romance. Yeah, we need some new chants for the new guys, don't we? Guys, if you're new, just join the stream. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Let's go. Let's see. Let me see how many subs I'm sitting on these days. Hold on. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a quickie look. We're on 3,496. Can we get 4 more to get to 3.5? Am I asking too much? Or is it doable? 3 more now. Let's go. 3 off 3,500 subs. Let's do it. 200 on the viewer counts. 210 on the viewer counts. Let's go. Look at all the Forest fans coming out. That's what I love to see. What do you guys think of this yellow away kit, though? It looks okay from this angle, but it needs a sponsor. The kits need a sponsor. It's weird how we can't have kits anymore without a sponsor. One quick counter attack and they can tackle all they want. To be honest, I'm not against the run of play at the moment because we will hit them with the pace. Like Mighton's lightning, Brennan's lightning, Owani's lightning. We'll be fine. You like the new kit. I like the new home kit. It just feels a little Norwich-y for me, this away kit. I don't know. I don't want any links. Have you heard when we will secure a sponsor? It should definitely be before the season. And anyone who's bought the kit and wants to sponsor, you can then take it back into the shop and they'll put it on. It's weird. But the sponsorship should be within the next week or so. Probably going to be jlings.com, our sponsor. I heard someone said in the chat earlier BT as well. So we'll see what it is. It's decent, but I quite like the leaked third kit. Yeah, I don't mind the leaked third kit. Although someone did put a meme out saying it's the same makeup as the chairs on the Underground in London. So it is what it is. Yeah, the bus seat one. Yeah, that's the one I saw, Kocht. That's the one. James, Brazil, not Norwich. Okay. Yeah, all right, I'll go with that. I'll go with that. It's just like watching Brazil. It needs a slightly darker yellow, doesn't it? Less luminous. But all right, I'll take that. I'll take. I mean, it is like watching Brazil when we watch Forest. Agree with the Norwich thing. That's exactly what I thought. Yeah, Dave, I'm convincing myself. I'm convincing myself. I really hate you, like it. Good. At least I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Love the inclusion of Trent Bridge in the pattern of the kits. My home shirt arrived yesterday. Donatella, are you going to get added the sponsor once it comes out? Or are you just happy to do it without the sponsor? I think, to be honest, if you're thinking from a monetary point of view, a kit without the sponsor in about 10-15 years time, especially as we're going to win the league this season, yeah, that kit's going to be rare and worth a lot. So we'll see how it goes. On a scale of 1 to 10, how... wait, sorry, I missed a couple of messages. Would have preferred the yellow shirt, yellow socks from the 70s. Yeah, that is kind of what they went for, but they didn't quite get the same colouring on it. So I would have probably preferred that as well. Who would I like to see as our other loan? Bro, Wijnaldum. I don't know if you guys caught my video yesterday, but Wijnaldum, PSG are desperately trying to get him out. What? Tell me, boys, Wijnaldum fits in this team, yes or no? Alongside O'Brien or Yates, whoever it is. What do you think, Wijnaldum? I just think he's made for the midfield and the shape that we play and the formation. But give me a quick yes or no in the chat. Wijnaldum, yes or no? I reckon we could pick him up for 4 or 5 mil. Or we could loan him. His wages are probably... I think he's on 130k at the moment at PSG. But I think we could get a good deal done. He has been linked to... Oh, which club was it? I'll put it on the video tomorrow. Obviously, there's Roma linked, but he was linked to a Premier League club. Wolves. Wolves want him. Wolves want him. You're leaving it playing. Smart move, Donatella. Smart move. Where am I watching the Forest game? On Forest TV. On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely is it that Forest will sign Keenan Davis or James Garner? I don't think we're going to get Keenan Davis. His hamstring is gone again, and I think that's going to scare Forest out of committing to anything. Also, the pricing from Villa is a bit stupid at the moment. Corner to the boys. So I don't think Keenan Davis. In terms of Jimmy Garner is going to be an interesting one because Forest would have wanted to loan him. But obviously we've got Henderson on loan, which means we can't loan another player from the same Premier League club unless there is a loan to buy clause in it. So potentially it might force our hand and have to buy him, which would be really good. I really want him back. I think he's fantastic. Piss off Berlin. Okay, good. So yeah, I'll be happy with Garner. Look, for me, the 3 signings I want still. Garner, Gibbs White, and Cornet. For me, you put those 3 in our squad. It was such a lovely shot by O'Brien, by the way, boys. Not by O'Brien, Tuffalo, sorry. Tuffalo's looking decent so far. He is looking really good. But yeah, those are my 3 choices. Who did I say? I forgot now. Garner, Gibbs White, and Cornet. You put those 3. That gives us 3 midfielders. And with Cornet, he can play up front. So it gives us a backup striker as well. Yeah. Now, we are talking at about another 40 to 45 mil there. If not 50. But... Oh, Henderson quick off his line. Very nice. But those are the 3 I want. Now, the dream 3, if you like. I would have Wijnaldum over Garner. I'd still have Morgan Gibbs White. And as the backup striker, I do have a soft spot for Keenan Davis still. I'm not going to lie. I think he's a bit too similar to Uwani. So I always like to, if you're going to bring a sub on, unless you're just refreshing the striker, I like someone who gives you a different element, you know? So, come on, Forest. Sorry, I keep stopping mid-sentence as something happens on the screen. Let me catch up with the chats. 5 off 70 likes. We're on 70 likes now. Let's push to 100 likes. Why not? Why not? Let's do it. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, guys, please hit that subscribe button. We are over 3.5 now. 505. Let's see if we can get to 3,600 by the end of the stream. Forest win. Let's do it. DJ saying I pre-ordered my home shirt an hour after the announcement and still not got it. Like usual, I got Johnson 58 on the back. It's now my 5th shirt with my name and number on the back. Very nice, bro. Very nice. I can't believe still haven't got it. It's been a complete mess and a fiasco with the shirts at Forest. DJ saying I think Wijnaldum would be great. So do I. Is Jesse Lingard on the bench? He's not. He's not gone out as far as I've heard now. But I think he will definitely play against Notts County. I'll check as we build up to that game. Go away, Union Berlin, man. Bender. You ain't getting past Henderson. Okay, thanks. Hopefully he plays against Notts County and will score 10 goals all by himself if he really wanted. Boys. Just for those of you who haven't done the maths, just quickly talking about Lingard, right? First game, Newcastle. Second game / first home game is who? West Ham United. Is it not written? Is it not written for either a 1-0 90th minute Lingard with a bit of this 1-0 victory to the Reds, or a hat-trick, a 3-0 Lingard hat-trick? Is it not written? Do you know how salty that would make the West Ham fans? Do you know how salty it would make? Oh, I'd love to see it. I'd love. Suddenly, we're just finding ourselves. What's cracking me up is from bantering against Huddersfield Town, Sheffield United, and whoever, Luton fans, Derby, obviously. Well, who cares about Derby? We don't even mention them anymore. We're now straight into beef with West Ham fans. Everton, trust me, Everton are getting annoyed with Forest, because I feel with Everton, their transfer strategy at the moment is anytime they see a link of a player for Forest, all they then do is just go and think, all right, if Coops is interested in him, he's the best manager in the world. He must have seen something in him. Let's go and link ourselves to him as well. So there's a lot of that going on. All right, let me catch up with the chat. There's a lot of chat going on. Don't forget, guys, you can do super thanks, super chats. You can, I've got, if you want to support the stream, we've got the link up top as well. Let's catch up with these chats. So where did I get up to? No, apparently he's still in England. Yeah, Lingard's still in England. Wijnaldum would be bigger than Lingard, but he's too headstrong in my opinion. Cooper likes yes sir, 3 bags full sir. Wijnaldum would argue the toss. I disagree. I agree with the statement that he would be bigger than Lingard. Klopp's come out this week and said he misses Wijnaldum. Yeah, if Klopp is telling you he's a professional, that's good enough for me. 17th of December 1977, we beat Man United away 4-0 wearing yellow shirts. 26th of December this year, away to Man United wearing yellow shirts again. I would love, more than anything, to beat Man U again away at Old Trafford. I remember when we beat him 2-1, Collymore and Pearce. Oh, what a year that was. That was the year we finished. We finished 3rd that year, didn't we? And you guys are telling me we can't get top 4. You guys forget how good Forest were in the Premier League. But yeah, I would love to beat Man U. Twist of Fate, who you guys will see when we do like the podcast and stuff. He's a diehard Man U fan. Known him for years. He used to come with me to the Forest matches as well. So he's well rounded in his football knowledge. It's all freaking Union Berlin right now. It really is. But they're not breaking our shape. So yeah, I would love it if we could beat Man U. I really would. Let's keep going with the chats. Ghana wasn't great today for us. I don't know if I wanted him to stay. I did watch the Man U pre-friendly, whatever it's called, today. And I was very pleased to see Ghana not doing much. I mean, to be fair, Ten Hag didn't give him many minutes, but I don't want to see him perform. Man U fans don't know how good he is, which is fine by me. So I think if we put a cheeky £5 to £8 million bid in on him, Ten Hag's not interested in him, we'll probably get him. Ghana for Wijnaldum for me. I just think Wijnaldum would be so good in the Premier League, bro. So good in the Premier League. Thoughts on Callum Hudson-Odoi? Was in the England under-17 World Cup winning team with Cooper. Versatility, can play AML, AMR, right wing back. I think he's a decent player. I haven't seen any links to him with us. I would happily take him on the team. I don't know how much he would cost. But he would be anything to bolster the squad. I'm in on. I'm in on. Let's keep going. How true are the rumors that Forest are interested in Tadic from Ajax? Oh my god, I really hope. I haven't seen that. I hope it's wrong. I do not rate Tadic at all. I don't think Ajax, though, will be selling any more players. They've had their squad absolutely ripped to shreds this summer. They've lost their manager. I can't see them selling anymore. Maybe Anthony goes. I know he's linked to Man U and Chelsea. But I'd be surprised if Tadic doesn't. Man, Dean Henderson is seriously impressing me. Quick off his line. Confident on board. Distribution great. He's wearing a cap as well. Looks great in the cap. I can't believe Man U. I would have loved to have seen that 20 million option to buy clause in that contract. But it is what it is. Okay, thoughts. Can you recap who's on the bench? Okay, so the bench... Let me quickly bring it up for you guys. And as we get into the season, we'll have all the bench players' names and everything. At the moment, to be honest, it's too much hassle to do with the amount of youth players that are on the bench and the changes that come out as well. So let me just quickly grab the bench for you. If I could find it. Okay, so on the bench, we've got Smith, Shelvey, So, Biancon, Niakata, Lai, Donnelly, Cafu, Adeja, Hammond, and the two Taylors. So that's the bench at the moment. Well, at the moment. I mean, it is the bench. It's not going to change. So, nothing overly exciting in terms of... I mean, I love our youth players, but in terms of our first team squad, there's Niakata in there, Biancon, who I think is going to give Worrell a few sleepless nights. They're the ones. In terms of the attackers, we're still a little short. We still need a couple more signings. Okay, where are we with the chat? How much are you paying Lingardinho? 115k plus bonuses. So we offered him less. It's not Niall. It's not 200k. It's not 200k. If you want to know exactly how much we're paying him, I did a breakdown on yesterday's video, just explaining why you're right if you think it's 200k and why you're right if you think it's 115k. So go watch that video after the match if you want to as well. That ain't worth it for Forest. I mean, I'm not going to get into the Lingard debate. It's all on the video, Ryan. Go watch the video from yesterday. But it is 100% worth it because it's an absolute bargain. We can't see us signing an all-out striker. I think we're going for a striker that can play on the wing or maybe a 10 role as well. Cornet will fill that role perfectly. What do you think? Carlos, I completely agree. Cornet would fit that. Morgan Gibbs-White would fit that nicely. They'll both be perfect for it. When DJ says, when we was linked with J-Links, I said I would get his logo tattooed if we signed. Guessing I'll have to commit to that now. When you lot were the first ones to tell me about it, and I didn't believe it. I just thought it was paper talk. I thought, as West Ham's thought, it was hell-bent and signed, sealed, delivered to West Ham. I guess the bigger club came in and his head got turned. So any West Ham fans that tell you, oh, he went for the money, it's not true. It's not true. They were rumoured to have offered him 150k. And our offer was 115 plus add-ons plus the signing on fee. So you tell me who the bigger club is. We ain't selling Tadic. Good, good. 94, 95. Yep, that was the season, Dave. It was a sick season. It's not 200k, Ryan. It's 80k. Basic up to 120. 1 year if we don't stay up, 80k. 120 if we stay up. Extend it for another year. For us, stay up. It's 100% worth it. Whatever the outcome is, Nico, it was worth it. It was an absolute great deal. Guys, we're 19 likes away from 100. So, boys, I'll ask again, if you haven't already or if you just tuned in late, if you think Forest are going to win, hit the like button. Let's see if over 100 of you think that Forest will win the match today. Oh my God, there's so many chats coming in. I'm trying my best to keep up with everything. I disagree with that comment, pal. There's nothing wrong with an opinion in a dressing room. What was the opinion you're disagreeing with? That's why I have older pros in the dressing room is a good thing. Yeah, that's why Wijnaldum would be fantastic in there. So, come on, Forest, score, please. Come on, let's go in 1-0. 1-0 at half-time. Goal kick to Union. I'm glad it's all Union Berlin. If they're not scoring with us, maybe second half we'll attack and give them something to consider. I think they've really put a good team to play us. Let me start again. I think it's really good that we're playing a team of Union Berlin's quality. So that the guy, I mean, going and playing Burton and Coventry is all nice and all good, yeah. But you need, at this stage, with 2 weeks to go, boys, at this time in 2 weeks, we're going to be 20 minutes away from our first 3 points of the season. How crazy is that? Away at Newcastle. Oh my God, 2 weeks away. Of course, we'll have that stream live for you on here. But yeah, this is a good test. Now, I'm going to be honest, the defense is absolutely solid. Attack is looking a little dysfunctional for us at the moment. But we're not playing bad. We're not playing bad at all. There's no fear in the team or anything like that. This game will give our defense a good run out, says Cullis. Indeed it will. Is Forest TV a one-time fee? You pay for the matches. Zidane Iqbal is better than Ghana from what I have seen. You ain't seen much then, Ryan. When is the call-in podcast? I'd need to speak to Twist and Simple As will organise that. But guys, as well, another reason you guys should be subscribed to the channel is that we will be doing phone-in podcasts because I love hearing your opinions on the games. So after every game, what we'll be doing is we'll be doing the player reviews, which we will do after this game. And then as we get into the Premier League, we'll be doing call-in shows as well, where you guys can call in, as in call in I say, but video calls. You don't have to have a camera as long as you got a mic. And we'll get your opinions on how you think the game went. So, come on, Forest. It's friendly. Friendly. Don't get animated. Don't get animated. Cooperman saying, you Reds. Hell yeah. Every match. Yeah, every match is £5. Well, no, only for the friendlies. They won't put it on for the Premier League. I thought it was just a silly rumour too. Okay, I live in California. Would love to watch a Forest game this season. Our tickets pre-sold and sold out, or there's still a chance you get some game day ones. I hear away tickets are sold. So it's the ticketing system and the shirts are the two things that the club have got wrong so far. Ticketing system's a complete mess. So I'm going to, because my boy, believe it or not, supports Man City and my other boy supports Arsenal. So I've got tickets for the Forest Man City match, but I'll be going as an undercover agent in the Man City end. But we'll be doing I'll try and do some little bit of live streaming in there. Depends what the connection is like. And I'll be going to the Arsenal game as well. Outside of that, I'll be here with you guys, talking you through the matches, keeping you up to date, shouting at the ref screw-ups and everything like that. So Salvador, yeah, you're gonna struggle, bro. You're gonna struggle, especially if you're flying in. What you might want to do, your best option will be one of those season ticket swap things where a season ticket holder can't go to the game. That's probably going to be your best bet on that. All I got over is MLS. Hold on, have I missed some? My comment was based on referring to the live interview on international TV when he criticised Klopp on playing him after a 4-0 away against Barcelona. I can't remember that. All I got over here is MLS, San Jose Earthquakes, LA Galaxy, and LAFC. Bro, I feel for you, man. And you're going to have to be up pretty early for the Forest games, aren't you? You're like, in LA, you're what? 7 hours behind? Something like that. So it's even late for you now. 7 hours. So it's about lunchtime for you now, isn't it? No, morning. My God. That's dedication. Love to see it. Live international TV is not private in the dressing room, mates. Ben says, playing solidly but not clicking up front yet. Ben, I completely agree with what you're saying. And I just think that Johnson's playing out of position. And when he's doing okay. He's doing okay. I mean, he knows the guys. But I feel like the attack is mainly just pressing. But it's not a fast press. We're standing off him a little. I'd like to see a bit more kind of energy. Maiton's kind of busy around the left-hand side. But we'll make a couple of changes at halftime, I think. or 60th minute, something like that. 91 likes. Come on, 9 more likes for 100 likes on the stream. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new. After the match, we'll be doing a player review. We'll run through it and see who did well and who did what. At the moment, every one of the defenders is playing fantastic. O'Brien looks good in the middle. Colback, he's doing okay. Honestly, and I don't really want to say that, it's the front three that aren't doing too much. They're just not doing too much. Okay, where are we up to with the chat? Defense is our greatest asset. That makes me so confident. Honestly, I think our defense top 5 or 6 in the league. Certainly better than Man U and Arsenal. Nico, I 100% agree. To the extent where I don't think any one of us sitting here would pick the same starting 5 back. And I don't think any one of us would argue with the other one's starting 5. Because it's so solid. It looks fantastic. We need to string some passes together upfield. Yeah, I agree. It's a bit kind of get it forward. It feels a bit like when we played Bournemouth in the second half. I mean, not with that pressure and intensity, but the kind of just shape of the game. But the other thing you got to remember is... Oof, that's lovely from Nico, man, just clearing that nicely. I think you remember, we're playing away from home. So this is simulating, you know, an away match in the Premier League. It's a full stadium. It's a decent crowd. Oh, for God's sake, man! As I was saying it, the wall gets breached. Oh, it's only a friendly. It's only a friendly. I don't care. I care though. Oh. You can't say it wasn't coming. You can't say it wasn't coming. Oh, that's such a poor pass, man. It was like, there was a lot of luck involved, right? But the pass from Cook was so bad. How the hell do I describe this to you lot? The Cook went to play it out wide to McKenna. He didn't put enough weight on it. The dude then runs down the wing. He crosses it in. He crosses it in low. Cook blocks it, but it comes back as like a pass back to him out on the wing, and then he just crosses it straight into the middle. So that was a poor pass. So yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Poor pass by Cook. The dude runs down the wing. Cook slides in, blocks the pass, comes straight back to him. He then cuts the ball back into the middle, and their striker puts it in. It's 1-0. Maybe it's the wake-up call we needed. But I'd rather see this happen in a pre-season friendly, so... I don't know, yeah, it's Cook's fault. I mean, McKenna was... Nah, you can't blame McKenna on that. It's Cook's fault. It really is Cook's fault. Down, down, down. Notts County, biggest place in Nottingham. No chance. No chance. Let me catch back up with the chats. Come on, boys, cheer me up. It's only a friendly. I don't want to get pissed off. It's only a friendly. But I'll tell you what this is definitely saying to me. We need more signings. I know it sounds crazy. We need 3 more signings. 3 more signings. We need Morgan Gibbs-White, Cornet, and Garner or Wijnaldum. Those are the 3 we need. The momentum is key. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying there, Ben. Momentum is key because this is simulating a Premier League match, yeah? 5th in the Bundesliga. I told you guys before the match this would be a hard match, yeah? We're away from home. Decent sized crowd in the stadium, yeah? And they're playing aggressive football. Now what's What's annoyed me the most is the defense has been solid, yeah, and it was, and I don't want to lash out at him. But he wasn't concentrating. It was such a poor pass. He's not put a foot wrong before that, Cook. It was such a poor pass. But credit to him, he recovered his mistake. But that's where the luck side of the goal came into, that it bubbled straight back to the guy crossing it in, and then they scored. But at the same time, you can't say that Union didn't deserve it. Yeah, they've been on top of the game. Notts County, biggest place in Nottingham. Okay, let's go Forest. That's it. We'll keep the head strong. That's from a Notts County fan. What's he talking about? No idea. Dennis and Cornet. I mean, Dennis will be... I think Dennis is too expensive for what he is. Hi, great coverage. How you doing, Tony? Thanks for the comment, bro. Anyone know where I can watch the real match? It's on Forest TV, but you have to pay for it. Once be a friendly when you get drummed by Newcastle. Alright, bro. You, I don't even know what league Notts County are in, but you concentrate on Notts County. Alright, that's better. At least they're stringing stuff together now. I'm sure we'll get all clicked at some point. It's fine. It's a friendly. Just keep telling yourselves friendlies don't matter. Look, Liverpool got battered by Man U, yeah? Does any one of you think that Man U are going to finish ahead of Liverpool in the league? No. Well, I don't know. Do you? Yes or no's? Do you? What happened to Twitch? So Twitch will be for FIFA. YouTube's going to be for Forest. Eddie Howe's Black and White Army. I mean, you guys can't sign anyone. You guys wanted Lingard and you didn't get him. Hey, guess what? We got him. We don't need any new signings. Utter drivel. Steve is a magician. I'd rather lose against a good team than thrash a crap one. That's how lessons are learned. I mean, it's a fair point, Dave. But we do need new signings. You gotta remember that there's 5 subs that can now be made in any Premier League match. Oh, man. Owani should have scored. It was lovely. It was... literally identical to their chance down the other end. The ball comes in from the left-hand side and he opened his foot up too much and put it wide, man. We don't need any, so I've read that. It's only a friendly, exactly. Guys, keep reminding me that it is only a friendly. It's only a friendly. Maybe this time we won't make 8 subs at halftime. Do you know what, Nick? I agree, man. I mean, I love giving the youth a run out and everything. But right now, our main focus has to be gelling the team together. I gotta say, Henderson is looking superb. He really is. Blogger Forever, thank you for the sub. Citrus Skiller, thank you for the sub as well, bro. Toby, thank you for the sub. Anyone else I've missed who's subbed, thank you so much for the subs. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, it's just one button you gotta press. Hit that button, boys. We're on 3,517. And this is the place for all your Forest content. I'm still on for 4-2 to Forest. True. You're Man U, mate. Only banter. Oh, bro. We'll see you Boxing Day. We will see you Boxing Day. You will not get Wijnaldum. He's a great player who gets in the City team, Liverpool team, our teams. He's a great player, and I think he will join the team, not just the one that came up from Championship. Well, you were saying that about Lingard. Now, again, I haven't said he's linked to Forest. All I'm saying is he would fit in Forest. He would fit very, very nicely. Sorry, Wolverine, but that goal tells me that Forest defense is our worst assets and we will get relegated. Maybe a friendly, but Forest get relegated. I've changed my mind. Nico, no. No. Don't let me lose you yet, bro. We haven't even played 1 minute in the Premier League. Cook is unlikely to be starting, right? And I love him, but that was on him, man. That was on him. Yeah? So, mistakes happening. Look, put it this way, right? If there are going to be mistake goals, you would rather see mistake goals in friendlies than seeing goals that are conceded because we're crap. Yeah? Mistakes get ironed out. Mistakes don't happen in every game, or critical mistakes won't happen in every game. So it's fine. I'm back. I've got it out of my system now. I'm back to being positive. It's all good. It's all good. What about Brit, free agent? Me being Mexican, I always see the Mexican national team winning all our friendly games, and when official tournaments come, we never win anything. It's just a friendly. Exactly, bro. They're not County fans in dreamland about them. We will prove it when we play them. I mean, we're gonna have a feel-good match against Notts County. That's for sure. That is for sure. I think we have all subbed. It's on subscriber mode only. Well, thank you for subbing, Cooper. Is it on? Have the mods put it on subscriber mode? Appreciate the sub, Cooper. Stan Collymore, bring him back. I reckon Stan would still do bits, man. One of the greatest strikers we've had. Brian Roy, Stan Collymore. That's the partnership I first fell in love with as a kid. What a team that was. Read the line out, please. Which line? Retype it. So many messages coming in. I'm trying to keep up. Hi Wolverine, we need to close them crosses down. Oh, why you're right, but it will come, boys. It's only a friendly. I always say it's only a friendly if we're losing. Let's see what I'm saying when it's against Newcastle. There's the halftime whistle, boys. There's the halftime whistle. Let's catch up with the chat, and then let's catch up with how the game's gone. It was a joke. Was winding you up. Please don't take it seriously. Bro, I'm on edge. I'm not going to lie, I'm on edge. I'm on edge. I want more than anything for this strike force to click, because when it clicks, we ain't turning back. I like Forest. Hope you stay up, lass. Thank you, Gerard. Is it Gerard or Gerard? We need 4 more signings. I wouldn't argue with 4 more, Ras. I really wouldn't. James Garner, bring him back. I would definitely take James Garner. Owani would love to see him get a few goals pre-season. He's going to be pivotal to our season. If he is the dud, we could struggle. If he fires in the goals, then we're probably mid-table. Jay, you make a valid point. You have to have a talisman. He has to be able to put away, like a 1 in 2 kind of thing. It'll be crazy. Taylor will score second half. I mean, he's been on fire pre-season, but he's pre-season Taylor, innit? Gonzalez, how did you become a Forest fan? That is a good question, man. What the hell was the connection to Forest from the States? Read the line up. Can't read it on my crap phone. Which line, bro? There's like 6 million lines above what you just wrote. Bring Garner, Che Adams. No to Che Adams, man. He's just a Shane Long in disguise. No to Che Adams. Owani looks like Emil Heskey at this point. Nick, it's too early. It's too early for that. I want chips, pies, peas, and gravy. Man, I am starving. I haven't eaten anything. Should stop spending now and save some for the January window. Bro, we still need some depth, man. We still need some depth. You know what the problem is I'm not watching the game with my cap on. That's what the problem is. Go get the cap on. All is solved now for the second half. Are any of you guys gonna edit your original score predictions? I'm still sticking with 2-1 to Forest. I'm still sticking with 2-1. Great to see someone finally doing Forest live streams. Keep them coming, my friend. We look good so far. We have to remember to keep the team to give the team time to gel. It'll just take some time up the Reds. RYU, thank you so much for the compliment, bro. And we will be doing all the Forest live streams, apart from the Man City game, which is because I'll be there. And maybe the Arsenal game. So it depends what tickets I can or can't get hold of with the ticket fiasco stuff. But yeah, every game we'll be streaming it here. I will apologize now for those of you who have not seen me before, not been with me before. My language will get a little crazy. It will be, there'll be a few. I'm going to need like a little bleep button or something. As we get into the Premier League, I'm talking. When it starts to count, right? There'll be a lot of shouting, so you may have to turn up and turn down the dials. I will say stuff about players that I don't actually mean. I'm only saying it then and there in frustration or happiness at the time. I will have a go at the refs when they start to try and cheat us out. We'll just have to see how it goes. But I'm giving you guys fair warning. Once it becomes serious, once shit gets real, once that first whistle goes at St James's Park, every game to me is the Champions League final. Every game. I was gonna say the same 2-1 Forest. I agree. Lucky Cap. Yep, it's on. It's ready for the second half. Who's been Forest's best player? Henderson. Henderson's been fantastic. He's playing really, really well. I really wish we had that 20 million buy clause. I'd say to Cooper, go just pay him the 20 mil now. A little hindsight is useful. Sticking with 2-4. You know how friendlies can change. Exactly. That's good, Dave. We need that positivity. Stay unfiltered. Bro, I swear to God, right? I was gonna live stream the Sheffield United match, the second match, yeah. I'd no longer have a YouTube channel if I did. Oof, that game. Just thinking about it now. Oof. Third time lucky. Read the line up, please. Chris. Where? Read the line. Boys, can anyone tell me what Chris is talking about? Watch your Endorse show. Subscribe straight away. Totally appreciate it, man. And me and Dawes should be doing a lot more stuff going forward with the Forest stuff. So I look forward to bantering with him, getting his opinions. He's a top guy. Guys, if you're not subscribed to Door on Tour, make sure you go do it. He does the mileage. He's not like you and I who are sitting here comfortably watching the match. He's out there. He's out there supporting him in Germany. That's the dedication he's got. So make sure you subscribe to his channel. His content is outstanding. And he's just a lovely guy. No shame in losing 3-0 to Filth in the Bundy League. Bro, you're saying 3-0 now? Nah. Looking forward to your streams when the poo gets real. Oh, man. I'll apologize now. I agree, stay unfiltered. It will come out whether I like it or not. I think he means the squad lineup. Oh, the lineup. Oh, okay. I kept thinking he meant the lineup. Okay, sorry, bro. Let me give you this. Chris, apologies. The squad lineup. So, obviously, you've got that's the actual team there. That's the team. In terms of the bench, boys, let's have a quick run through the bench. In fact, let me bring the bench up so we can have a quick look at it together. Alright, I know that looks weird for a second, but let's bring it up as on Twitter. So here we go. Oh, that's tiny. Let's see if I can make it a bit bigger. I can't without messing everything up. You know what? Can you guys see that? Just about. So we've got Smith, Shelby, Biancon, Niakata, Lai, whose name I still can't pronounce, Donnelly, Cafu, Ideja, Hammond, and the 2 Taylors. Apologies, Chris. Apologies, bro. I thought you were meaning the chat lineup, or like as in read one line up on the chat. So apologies, bro. So yeah, so that's the team sheet. Again, once we get into the Premier League, once everything's kind of up and running, we'll have the full subs list. We'll have the changes as they happen. I'm not going to update the changes because if he goes mass changes, I just can't be asked to do it. But all that will be as part of the interactive setup. So I've done all this myself, so I hope you guys like it. If there's anything you want to see different on it or any different stats, the other thing that I'll be bringing on, hopefully, I just got to do a bit of coding for it, will be the in-game stats, so possession, shots, etc. But for a friendly, I'm not going to start doing that yet. I need to do a bit of coding work on it first. Barcelona never lost 4-0 to Liverpool in a Europa Cup semi-final. Even the very best teams get complacent. That is true. And I remember when PSG threw away like a 4-goal lead in the last minute. Yes, Urson Union. Oh, for fun, I thought you were going out. We got 1 lone Prem left. Yeah, we have 1 lone Prem left. But don't forget, we can have, I think, 4 loans from outside of the Premier League. So if we wanted to get some from Europe, we can do that too. Nice boots, yeah. Durantor is great. So is the Media Man. Both great Forest content. Wolverine is as passionate about Forest as anyone I've ever seen. Come on, you Reds. Daryl, thank you for the compliment, and you're right on both of them. I will be passionate both to back them and when I'm pissed off at them. Yeah, so it's not just narrow-minded. I'll back them blind. Yeah, if we start to play crap or a player starts to play crap, I will go in on them. Yeah. But at the same time, if someone's playing outstanding or putting the effort in, I'll be backing them, yeah. And I will back them, even if they're crap, against another team's fan. So if I'm beefing up with, I don't know, a Leicester fan or whatever, our worst player is better than their best player. So that's what you'll get from me. Not on the radio tonight. Radio Dave, man. Radio Dave is struggling. Chris, no, you're welcome, bro. 219 viewers. Nice. Yep, you're out again. Wow. Lovely mod job you're doing for me, Phil. I appreciate it, bro. Guys, if you haven't already, give the video a quick like. I can't see how many we're on. There's so many. Let me have a quick check. And we are over 3,522 subscribers. By the end of the year, let's be the biggest fan station on the planet. We are on 107 likes. Can we get 150 today? Who knows? Who knows? I just bought Cyberpunk 2077. Any tips? Man, I ain't played Cyberpunk in ages, man. Oh, they just showed a replay of the goal. I don't want to look at it. So for those of you joining the stream late, let me just give you a quick catch up on what happened. So overall, Union Berlin have been dominating the game. There's no two ways about it. They're a really good team. As I said before the match, they finished 5th in the Bundesliga, a couple of points off from the Champions League. Owani's obviously come from this team as well. That's why he's got pedigree. But also on top of that, we're playing in Germany. We're away from home. This is a real good kind of indicator of an away match that we're going to have in the Premier League. So it's really good experience. So the scoreline doesn't matter today. What matters is getting that kind of pressure scenario back into the players. Yeah, so that's important for them to do. Defense has been solid. It really has. Apart from the one mistake, and we won't loiter on it. We won't bring it back up. We've already discussed it, but we'll talk about it in the player reviews after the match. What happened with Cook in that midfield? 2 have been okay. O'Brien's looked okay. Colback's been Colback. The attack, if I'm honest with you, are just not linking up well. Yeah, there's a lot of not any link play going on. But it's early days. Johnson's been playing in the cam position. I do not want to see him there anymore. It's not his position. I want to see him up front, drifting to the right, and linking with Nico Williams. Haven't seen that in this match with him with Nico Williams overlapping Johnson, because Johnson's been pushed too much in the middle for kind of my liking. Don't know how you guys think about it. That's been kind of my assessment on it as well. We have not signed a striker. Not yet. Well, we got Owani, bro, so we signed a striker. Unless you're saying he's not a striker. I bought a Series S. I'm loving it compared to my old one. Cameron Anderson, thank you for the sub, bro. Series S. I've got the Xbox One X, so I need to upgrade it soon at some point, especially when FIFA 23 comes out. Any of you guys play FIFA 23? I'm like the greatest trader of all time. All my YouTube videos were. It costs nothing to smile and have a laugh. Losing 1-0 at Newcastle, I might take this more seriously. Believe me, when we start playing Newcastle, the smiles and everything, and it's gonna be stern face, ready for action. I'm ready for action. Hi, bro, Spurs fan here. Smash the Saudi FC, man. How you doing, bro? Looking forward to playing you guys. I think we got you after the Man City games, the start of September. And my brother is a Spurs fan. I will probably have my brother on for the Spurs match. Look, put it this way. When we were kids growing up, yeah, and Ian won't put in that free kick against Spurs in the FA Cup final, let's just say we ended up in a bit of a fight, yeah. And I love playing Spurs because we always beat Spurs. So I'm really There's five games that I'm really looking forward to. Number one for me is gonna be the Spurs game because obviously it's against my brother. Number two is the Man U game. Twist of Fate is a Man U fan. We haven't. I've been mates with him for like a million years. Never Forest played Man U in the time I've known him. Number three is the Arsenal game because one of my boys supports Arsenal, as in literally my kids. And number four is the Man City game because my other son supports them as well. And then the fifth one is going to be that West Ham game because I can't wait. I can't wait to see what happens. The other thing you guys need to remember, speaking of the West Ham game, is our cam is not even there. Yeah, Mr. Lingard, J Lings, he's not there. So we haven't got our creative player on there as well. And I will say as well, we are missing Yates. We are missing that drive through as well from Yates. So love the show. Could be better than listening. Love the show. Could be better than listening to Radio Nottingham. Yo, don't cuss them down, man. They've done a great job for years. Appreciate the compliment, though, Tony. But yeah, it's always nice to have something interactive that you guys can look at if you haven't got the match on. So, and it's always nice to share your frustration or your happiness with other people as well. So that's why I've set these up. Yeah, man. Surely, yeah, we'll beat you. We'll beat you. Can't wait to see the City ground in FIFA. That's true, DJ. Do you know what? That's true. I can't wait to start opening packs in FIFA and out props Brennan Johnson, who's going to be a walkout, 89 rated Brennan Johnson. Now, Spurs and Nottingham are in alliance. You snatched West Ham's target away. Yeah, and what's funnier about this is I know they signed that Italian guy, West Ham did. I'll speak about West Ham for another minute because it's funny to talk about. They are linked with Breton Diaz, yeah? If they sign him, I'm pretty sure we have a 20% next sale clause on it. So not only would they have lost the Lingard to us, but they're going to pay us, because I think he's worth about 25 mil. So they're going to pay us part of the Lingard fee by buying one of our ex-players. It's absolutely hilarious. You couldn't write it. You could not write it. You beat Arsenal all the time in the FA Cup, and that's why I can't wait to play Arsenal. Can't wait to play them. I think it's towards the end of October. I'm looking forward to it. Gary Lineker was in Nottingham apparently. Wonder if he's doing an early piece for Match of the Day. I mean, he better get used to it because once we start flying up that table, we're going to be the featured match on most Match of the Days because at the start, they'll put us on high because we would have upset the team, yeah? By the end, as we get towards kind of February time, we're going to be on there because we're in the title race. So, let's see how it goes. Agree, Red Nottingham are great, but have a visual and shared passion is awesome. Exactly. And they can't swear on there. They can't say shit, fuck, bollocks. Yeah, I can. West Ham are getting Scamacca, but not really Ben Diaz. Yeah, I know. They've already pretty much signed him, but they are still linked to Diaz. They are still linked. Would Jesse have made a difference today? Yes. 100%. Yes. 100%. There's not been a link because Brennan Johnson is playing out of position. It's not his role. You don't want Brennan Johnson being the one who's threading the balls through. You want him to be the one who's getting to the balls. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas Jesse can link and then run past the strikers as well. That's what he does best. So yes, he would have made a difference. However, I'm not going to take anything from Union. Yeah, they've been playing fantastic football and they're a great team. I'm happy to see Forest in the Prem. Big history, absolutely massive. Yep, and we're glad to be back, bro. Last time we played West Ham, we won in the FA Cup. Just hope we can replicate it. It would be so fitting. All right, boys, they're about to kick off. I'm going to go grab a drink. This should start to kick in any second now because they're about to kick off. I'll be 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. I just got to sup up the old water bottle. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I am back. But I couldn't have timed it worse because I missed all the players coming on. Has anyone got it on, and did they see who's been subbed on and off? Oh, whoops, let me bring my camera. Oh my god, I'm so close. How's Tuffalo been? Tuffalo's been okay. He's been okay. He needs game time still. All right, let me try and figure out who's still on. So Brian's still on. Um, Williams is still on. The ref is still on. Trying to see, man. Okay, Awani's still on. Worrell's still on. I don't think he's made any changes. It looks like same thing because someone confirmed. I couldn't have timed going out and getting my drink any worse. Come on, Forrest. I'll tell you what, right? Friendly or not, if Awani scores, I'm gonna go crazy, man. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm guessing with Lingard, it's just the fitness issues. 2 weeks in the gym needed. James, yeah, you're right, but don't forget that when he joined West Ham, he'd only been playing on the bench, so he wasn't match fit when he joined them. I think he'll get up to speed quickly. You'll find he was been doing off-season training anyway, keeping himself fit, knowing that he was coming out. Come on, we're playing better. Coops has probably read him the riot act at halftime. Nico's playing much further forward, which is good to see. Still, the interpassing between the front three is just, they're not in sync. They're just not in sync yet. Okay, Nia Cat is on. Oh, man, so it looks like Cookie's gone off, man. Is the camera all blurry? Is it? Bro, if you give a TZ loan offer for any West Ham player, that would just rub the salt on the... Give a TZ? What do you mean TZ? Yeah, Nia Cat is on. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, you're right. Was it for Cook? Get in. Have we scored? We haven't scored, have we? This is a problem with the Forest TV, man. This is going to be faster than the TV. Adichie asking me what signings you want at the moment. I want, obviously, Morgan Gibbs-White. For you guys who've been watching my videos, you know how badly I want him in. I want to see... I'd love to see Wijnaldum, but I don't think there's any truth in that one. I think that would be a fantastic signing. I'd love to see Garner back in and Cornet as well. I want those three. If we can get those three, or three of those four, I'd be happy with it. I wouldn't even mind Mangala as well from Stuttgart. He's a good team. He's a good player. Thoughts on Jesse Lingard? I think Jesse Lingard's going to be fantastic. He's gonna be the Zinchenko. Well, the improved version of Zinchenko. I mean, if you think back to our team last season. Sorry, I was just seeing what happened there. Think back, I never rated Zinchenko. I know, controversial view, but I just felt in the absolute critical moments, sometimes he did mess up a chance. So, I think Lingard, Prem proven, there's the phrase I hate. He has a point to prove, which is more important, yeah? I mean, all this talk about him moving for money and all this crap and all these lies is going to be pissing him off. And it's gonna, put the fire in his belly to want to play and perform. It's exactly the scenario he had when he moved. Go on, Forrest! It's the exact scenario he had when he moved on loan to West Ham. He had to prove that he was worth it. So he's got that same scenario. In his interview, he's already spoken about the England... Gone? Sorry. What was I saying? Lingard. Yeah, he's already spoken in his interview about England, yeah? So his intentions are clear. He still wants to make that World Cup squad. Now, he knows he's going to need to perform. He's one of Southgate's boys. Southgate will find any excuse to get him in. He's just got to give him that excuse. So I got to say, we are playing a lot better this second half. A lot better. So I'm trying to watch. I'm trying to keep up with the chat and everything about that. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Jesse. Sorry, my parrot just got frisky, getting more action than me. He is better than Downs, who West Ham have got. Please get Genie Wijnaldum over Newcastle. Don't like Newcastle. I'd love to get him. But bro, I'll say it again. There's no links to Forest on him. But what a signing that would be. Completely agree about Garner from head and heart. I think Garner, like I was doing some reviews on some players the other week and I was watching his reels. You guys forget how good he is. Because the other key thing with Garner is set piece taking. We don't have a set piece taker right now, man. We really don't. So we need Garner. We do need Garner. Because his set pieces, they were fantastic most of the time. Most of the time. What I always found with Garner is his first set piece was the most important of the match. If his first set piece was on point, the rest of his set pieces for the match were. If his first one was messed up, then it wouldn't be a great match for him. Imagine Lingard scored against West Ham and Newcastle, the two teams that, oh my god, don't get me started. I'd love it. Oh man, would I go so freaking trolly on all those West Ham fans and Newcastle fans. I agree, Zinchenko would not be good enough for the Prem. Imagine 45 minutes of Lingard and 45 for Gibbs White in that position. I would say, imagine we put Lingard in the hole. How do we fit Lingard and Gibbs White though? You probably have to drop Yates, and O'Brien almost forced him to become a CDM, which isn't his out-and-out role, but he could do it. He's very good defensively. Put Gibbs White in the middle. Lingard, oh god, what a team that would be. Oh my god, I'm getting aroused. Apparently Cafu has been amazing. I have a feeling he could start. Cafu has been fantastic pre-season. Especially in the, who did we play last? Hertha. Against Hertha, he was man of the match. That La Craqueta he did in the first half was fantastic. How's O'Brien been? Solid. Solid. Nothing like, no, starlit moments yet, but solid. I think he's going to be absolutely fine. Garner would be great. You're right. Yep. I'm glad you guys are agreeing. Camera's okay. Okay, good. Kane scored twice against Rangers. I do not rate Harry Kane. I do not rate him. But that's a debate I've had plenty of times with my brother. It really does insult him. Brandon will be great for set pieces too. We'll see a wonder kid after the World Cup. I mean, imagine he has I'll be back in Chile in the World Cup. Imagine he has a great World Cup and he's coming straight to us. Go away, Hertha. Hertha are kind of... It's been mostly Forest's first... It's been mostly Forest, but Union are starting to come back into the game. They're pushing us back quite deep at the moment, which is fine if we can hit them on a counter attack. Guys, if you're new in here, hit the subscribe button, give the video a like. Give me a like if you think Forest are going to turn this around and win it, or at the very least get a draw out of it. We've been playing well enough this second half to deserve a goal. We're starting to brew up towards a goal. So I'm calm now after the Cook mistake. It's only a friendly. I'm calm now. Morgan Gibbs White and Lingard is a similar dilemma as Lampard and Gerrard. It's not too far off it. I used to live near Lincoln, so me and my mates would go to a few matches. Tufflo was amazing for them. I'm glad we have him now. Quality player, yeah. But let's give them time as well, DJ. Let's give them time to settle in, yeah. Remember, Tufflo and O'Brien literally only just got off the... only signed, what, 4 or 5 days ago. Tufflo was straight into the team that evening. So they just need a little time to gel, but I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be absolutely fine. Where am I from? So I'm in Cambridgeshire now. I spent about 10 years in Nottingham. Around the time that DJ was playing, so I was there like every game. In the old student section in the Brian Clough stand. But then we had to upgrade to the A block, man. It was all about the A block. Especially the derby matches. I was there. I don't know if any of you were there or remember the time where we played Middlesbrough and they ran right around Nottingham. and then they got banned from all away matches. And then I went to the match next year where we did play, not Middlesbrough, sorry, Millwall. And then I remember it was the weirdest match I'd ever gone to. We played Millwall with no away fans in the stadium. And I think it was Harris that scored their late equaliser against us. You could literally hear the players celebrating because the stadium was absolutely silent. Kane doesn't do well in cup finals, that's true. And Kane's got no pace. Costa Rica, not Chile. Yes. My geography's a little off, James. Apologies. How many Spurs players you will want in your starting 11 and West Ham players too? None. Maybe Son, but that'll be all. Joking, I'll say subs. You're better than Dor, in my opinion. Don't compare me to the great one, man. Look, we've all got our qualities and we've all got our progress or opportunities for improvement to make. Would have won the league last season with Jesse in the team. What, you mean Forest? Would we? I don't know, man. I'll tell you what I would say. If Cooper was in pre-season last year, we would have won the league. If you look at the figures of the points taken from when Cooper took over to the end of the season, we'd have wrapped the league up by February. In Cooper, we trust. Millwall's Cooper's first match was there. Was that last season? I started to get the games mixed up. I cried watching the Huddersfield game. I wasn't. I was like the weirdest calmness you've ever seen in such a huge game. Because for me, I don't know if any of you saw my video. For me, my final wasn't Huddersfield. It was Sheffield United. I wasn't worried about Huddersfield, even though I wasn't going to publicly say it out loud. Yeah, I wasn't worried about not beating Huddersfield, right? My worry was Sheffield United because of the pain of 2003. Because it's still raw. It's still scarred on my heart. I was there, man. That was painful. The first leg and the second leg, both of them was just as painful as each other. And when they came back into the match, I just was getting flashbacks of it. So I don't want to relive the emotion of it, but my God, the final for me was that Sheffield United one. Once we got past that, secretly I wasn't worried about Huddersfield, but I wouldn't have said it publicly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Lyle's coming on. Oh my God, are we at the stage where we're depending on Lyle Taylor to save us? Taylor's our new Jason Lee. So, oh my God, pineapple on his head. I say one cheeky helicopter joke and the lynch mob attack. Ricky Gervais would have got away with it because I got blocked. So instant unsub from the dim door. Bro, I'm not going to comment on someone else's channel on why you got blocked or not. John, thank you for the sub, bro. Appreciate it. Hope you are doing well and welcome to the Forest live stream. We have had a crap load of subs today, boys. I really appreciate it. So let me give you a quick heads up on what to expect this week. We've got, after the match, I'll be doing a player review on all the players. I'll get a video put up there. So you guys who haven't been able to watch the match, hopefully I'll be able to give you a bit of insight into how the players performed and everything like that. But bear in mind, it's a friendly, so we're not going to go into full details of it. It's we've got to give the guys a chance to gel. Following that, we'll have a transfer news update tomorrow for you guys on all the rumours as they've progressed. And it is Lyle indeed on from Myton. Was the change. Sorry, I didn't update you guys. But that will be tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, we've got the Notts County game where surely we're going to be seeing a bit of that. A bit of the jailings coming through. Wouldn't I take Spence? Yes, I would take Spence, but I don't know if he'd start ahead of Williams. Williams is more two-footed than Spence and better in attack. You benders, suck it. So, and I love Spence. I'm not saying it bitter or anything. I'm not going to be a West Ham fan with Lingard. I would have loved to have seen Spence in the team. He is one of the boys, but it is what it is. I think Cooper joining late was better than having him from the beginning because I think players needed to hear the uplifting words from Cooper. And after that crap with Chris Hughton was saying about them, yeah, I agree. I agree. Like everything was written in a way for a reason, and it worked. Look, at the end of the day, whatever road it took, whatever path we had to go, I don't care. We made it, and that's the bottom line. Surprised how rusty Iwoni looks. Lose control and huffing and puffing. I don't want to. I don't want to say anything, Ben, but I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm not going to disagree with you. Yeah, I'm still saying it's preseason. Still saying it's preseason. Taylor on for Myton. Yep, that's correct, Mark. Thank you for the update. Donatella. And again, once we get into the actual Premier League season, this will be updated with the subs. And we'll have live in-game stats as well once I figure out the programming of it. So yeah, doing all this stuff myself. So I hope you like the setup. If there's anything you want to see changed or anything you want added in the setup for live games to make it more enjoyable for you to view, let me know. This screen here, you'll be able to see not only where the ball is going once we start the Premier League, but you'll be able to see who's on the ball, who they're passing to, etc. So that will get more interactive as well. Hope Taylor does enough for me to have faith in him because for us last season, I wasn't a fan. I am still not a fan. We've got a few more subs here as well. Is that Williams coming off? Oh, no. Sorry, it's the Union players. What's Williams having a chat with? Okay. So there's been a mass exodus of the Union players, so we should start really to dominate a little. Yeah, but on Taylor, I've never been his biggest fan, but he has had a good preseason, so I'm not going to knock him for that. But I don't want him to get too good in the preseason that Cooper starts to think about him because we've seen enough of him over the last couple of years to know he's not ready. The game live on YouTube. I'm watching it and listening to it on here. It's live on YouTube, is it? Well, I'm glad you're listening here. Hopefully I'm not boring you too much, bro. Thanks for being here, Gary, and thanks to the rest of you. We've got over 250 people in here. It's good to see there are that many Forest fans. Man, how the hell did he miss? You're right. We should be 2-0 down, Mark. He was like completely through on goal. I mean, Henderson stood up and stayed up at him, and then he just cracks the underside of the crossbar with it. It was a terrible shot. Should have been 2-0. We're only going to be waiting longer than Diego Forlan for his first goal at this point. Yeah, but Nick, what's good about it is come the Newcastle game, that it becomes his debut match, isn't it? That's officially his debut match. These are all training sessions. Spence will always get a great reception at the City Ground for what he contributed and achieved with us. 100%. No one should do anything but applaud what he did for us last season. That goal against QPR, still for me, one of the goals of the season. 100%. I'm glad we're finally back in the Premier League. I'm 25, so I've never seen them play in the big league. I started supporting Forest back in 06 playing in League One. Bro, that's hardcore. Any Forest fans that became Forest fans during the famine, I really do respect. Ross Wilson with the sub. Thank you so much, bro. John as well. I can't remember if I read yours out. Thank you for the subscription. What's the betting against Spence scoring against us at Spurs time? Spence won't play. I guarantee you Spence won't be in the lineup against Forest. I feel he's gone there as a squad player. Did you not see the comments from Conte on him? It didn't sound like he even wanted him. It was a club decision to buy him. Don't diss that door. I didn't diss door, bro. Who's dissing door? Jay saying, gotta go. Enjoyed the stream. Keep up the good work. Jay, thank you for dropping in, bro. And I'll see you again soon. What time you on? The timer is down there. 64:30 is live. On mine, I'm 64 and some change. So there's about 30 seconds back. Kune, thank you for the subscription. Hope you are well. Niakate sporting a Jed Spence hand bandage. I did notice that, Mark. It is pretty cool. There's a bit of a Suarez-esque one as well, isn't it? Doran Toy is one of our own. Of course he is, man. Of course he is. And he's out there now at the game. So kudos and respect him putting in the miles as well. While we're all sitting in the comfort of our own home. Who's better, Jones or Spence? Spence, 100%. Have you been a Forest fan since 1970? Have been a Forest fan since 1976. Hi from Turkey. Yo, I was in Turkey last Christmas. What a beautiful country it is. 76, bro. So you've seen the good times. I never got to see those. But welcome, bro. And thank you so much for the subscription. Have they moved Johnson wide with Taylor up front? Let's have a quick look. I really hope so. I can't see at the moment down the other end. You know what, boys? I've been too busy chatting with you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of ignored parts of the match. You guys are a bad influence on me. I'm meant to be doing a player review after this. And honestly speaking, I've been having too much fun chatting to you guys. Needs must, but prefer listening to on the radio. Helps if you understand German first. Off into town. Got wages to spend. Enjoy, bro. Enjoy. You're 63. Bro, 63 is the new 36, isn't it? But you're lucky you got to see the European trophies lifted. But, Cooper, what I will say, man, is history is going to repeat itself. It's going to repeat itself. It's got to. We're going to win the league this year, and we're going to go back-to-back in the Champions League. You heard it here first. One reason I started supporting Forest was DJ. As a young lad, seeing a player with the same name is always fun. Also, my family are Forest too. Well, your family's got good taste. DJ was amazing. I was lucky enough to see him in the flesh for many seasons. Well, the seasons he was in there. He was brilliant, man. Him and Harewood. What a partnership that was. Come on and score. I'm still looking good for 2-1 to Forest. I'm still looking good. You can watch it live on YouTube. Yeah, but is it on a dodgy stream? I don't do that stuff. Let me have a look. Hey, you alright? Man, we should be losing by a couple more here, boys. We really should. That does not look like a legit stream to me, man. And that's miles behind. It's in the 66th minute. I'll stick with what I got. I'd rather keep it legit. Okay, let me catch up. We're gonna have new words to the Freed from Desire song this season. We'll be singing Dez is on fire after his little mishap. Well, man, that was funny, man. And he didn't even mute his mic. It's like, I was getting worried. I was like, because he was away for like 5 minutes. I was like, bro, has he had to call the old fire brigade out? What's going on? In your opinion, till what time Forest will attain Champions League football? I think he'll finish 13th next season. What are you saying? I'm saying we'll be in the Champions League the season after next. 100%. We're finishing ahead of Spurs. All this hype about Spurs buying all these players and stuff. Spurs are still Spurs. They always crack. Bro, do you think Saudi takeover will make Newcastle very big, or for financial fair play going to stop them? I think Newcastle have... Man, Niakata had a lovely header there. Could have scored. We're playing a lot better. I think Newcastle are doing it better than Man City did. They're not doing... Come on. They're not doing the whole splash out on marquee signings. Do you remember when when Man City did it with Robinho and all those players? So we're making a couple more subs here as well, boys. So who's came off? Ronnie's off. No goal for him today. I think it's Donnelly's on. I think. They're all the fans gave him an absolute round of applause coming out. The Hertha fans. I don't know if the Forest fans are cheering him on. Bro, do you think so? Been a Forest fan since 1984 when I was a nipper. Lots of highs and lots of lows. Keeping the faith pays off. Yeah, man. I remember. Oh, why is it saying the game's ended? That's a bit. They just walked off the pitch. Yeah, I remember being in school as the only Forest fan. That was fun. It's definitely illegal. Yeah, I wouldn't watch that YouTube link for you. I'd just keep it on here. West Ham can be a championship team. I used to live in London, and from 85 to 93, I went to loads of matches, a few occasions, met the players after the match. I even met Brian Clough himself. Amazing times. So proud of Forest. I remember meeting, who did I meet at the, you know, where the cinema is? Now, I'll tell you who I did meet. Going into Hooters. Johnson and a few of the lads. I remember them going into Hooters. It was the year of the Sheffield United one. I think it might have just been after that game. They were going into Hooters. I don't know if Brendan knows what his dad got up to when he was a kid, but yeah, that was happening. Your top 4 predictions. Forest, Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal. In that order. I genuinely think in 5 years we'll be getting Champions League football. DJ, I think long before that. I think way long before that. David Wolverine thinks next season. 100%. 100%. I'm 63. Started watching Forest when Ian Story Moore was playing. Bro, you must have some great stories to tell, Tony, about the good old days. Hopefully we're going to have some new stories to tell going forward. So let's hope for one hell of a season. All right, let's focus back on the match because we are definitely playing a lot better the second half. It does look like there goes my voice. It does look like Johnson's been moved further forward. I think Cafu's on as well. I think. I already told you that. Niakata. What do you boys think? Is he better as the left-sided centre-back or the centre-back? If that makes sense. Centre-back? I'm not sure. I think he's good in either one. But where do you guys want to see him? On the left side or the right side? Darren Price, thank you for subscribing to the channel, bro. Come on, Forest. Indeed. Let's back the boys. I don't care if it's friendly. Let's back them. Last year when we played QPR at home, I got a pick with Stevie Cook. Also got a program signed from Billy Davis, King Billy, back in 2011. Very nice. It's not illegal. They've been doing loads of friendlies, but no sound, so you can only watch the game. So watch it and listen here. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I'm not going to comment on what some other channel is doing. It's entirely up to them. Blah, blah, blah. Taylor thinks he's playing in Brazil colours. Making some good runs. Yeah, I do want to see a bit of flair. Man, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little annoyed that Jesse didn't get on the flight. It would have been nice to see, even if he got like a 20-minute cameo, like they brought him on now, 15 minutes to go. It would have been good to see how it works. But it is what it is. Look, at the end of the day, if it's a 1-0 loss, it's a goal from a bad mistake, yeah? Apart from that, outside of that, it's been pretty good the second half. That's a lovely ball. So, you know, it is what it is. It's a friendly. It doesn't matter. All right, 15 minutes to go. game has slowed down a bit. Couple more subs kind of Biancon's coming on. So's coming on. So it looks like, look, what's good is a lot of the first teamers have had 70, 75 minutes under their belt. Which is a positive. Jesse's probably sorting out a house or something, so can understand why he's not in the team. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it doesn't need to jump straight into it. I'm just doing it from a selfish fan perspective point of view, you know. But you gotta understand there's realities, there's logistics that are involved in it. So I just want to see him on the pitch, man. I think you're being a bit optimistic. We could have been 3 goals down. I mean, that guy who hit the bar, Ben. How did he not score? And then, okay, I am being optimistic, but I'm not gonna lie, I've missed quite a few things because I've been chatting to you guys. I need to bring my TV over here so it's in line with it, but few changes. So's on for McKenna. I think I just saw Johnson going off as well. I can't remember who the other change was. It happened a little bit ago as well, but most of the first team are now off the pitch. So let's see what the backups can do. Niakate's still on. But again, Ben, what I would say though is, yes, they should have scored a couple more. Yeah. But they definitely shouldn't have scored that first one. Tuffalo was the other one who came off. But I would say we haven't created enough to say that we should be back in this game. Which is a little worrying. It's a little worrying. So I still think, I will stand by what I said, we still need 3 more signings. 3 more signings, I think. And they've got to be attacking. Morgan Gibbs-White, Cornet, Garner, /Wijnaldum. 3 from those 4, we're going to have a hell of a season. I hope. Top 4. I'm still sticking to... Look, there's no point in getting disheartened off the back of a friendly. Yeah, it just doesn't work like that. We stay positive. We remember it's a friendly. We're away from home. Yeah, against the team that finished 5th in the Bundesliga. All right, let me ask you lot this. What do you think the scoreline would have been this time last year if we were playing Union Berlin? Yeah, do you really think it would be 1-0? Of course not. So just remember that. Remember where we were and where we've come from. Important too. It's getting hot, man. I thought the heat wave was over. Go on. God's sake, come on, put it in. Does anyone want to see Biancon starting? And if you do, who do you want to see him starting for? Because I think he's good enough to start, but I don't know who he replaces. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a tough one. It's a tough one. What would it take for you to get behind Taylor? A lot of drugs and alcohol, bro. I mean, I'm not behind Taylor, yeah. I just don't think he's Premier League, man. I think he's barely Championship. Watch him like sub to me in a minute and be like, bro, what are you talking about? This time last year, it'd been like 5-0, and Houghton would be saying we only lost by 5. Yeah, and would be chanting in the crowd, you could only score 5. It's it's a long, it's a huge change from where we were. Not even a year ago, 9 months ago, man. 9 months ago. That's all it's been. 9 months. He's the current top goal scorer. Cheese, you do make a valid point. You do. Is he the only? He's our only striker who scored in pre-season, isn't he? Does that worry anyone? Taylor needs to stop going down so easily and stay on his feet. He's just. I'll tell you what it is. I just don't feel he takes the game seriously enough. I mean, even his pens, but I know he's a great penalty taker, yeah, and his style is unique, but I don't know. It's like he's showboating something that without having the talent to back it up. Where's Surridge? Surridge is injured. That's actually, but it's a good point, Salvador. We've still got Surridge. Now he can finish, although he did mess that one up against Bournemouth. But that finish against, was it Swansea? Where did he get the hat trick? Swansea, when we played Swansea. That one from the edge of the box that he finessed into the top corner was one of the cleanest finishes of the season. So Surridge is still there as a good backup for us. I'm not going to lie, man. Union are kind of cutting through our defence a bit. But this isn't the first team defence. Only Niakata's in there at the moment. So I think is really solid though. Do you not like So? I feel like he's got a good future. Oh, Worrell's still on as well. Okay, so maybe we have more of the defenders than I thought. Are we still on? No, there's been loads of changes. Normally, under non-friendly scenarios, I'll update the team sheet so you guys can see what the changes are. But for a friendly, when they change 6 million players, I just haven't got the stomach to do it. And the other annoying thing is, like, they're not wearing names on shirts. The shirt numbers still aren't sorted. So I've still got a lot of stuff to get ready for the Premier League. So if you're liking the setup, this is only going to get better once we get into the Premier League. And see it. But no, we're not unchanged. I'll run you through who's gone off. Johnson's off. Iwani's off. Tuffalo went off. Did Williams go off? I think Williams went off with Biancon. Who else went off? I think O'Brien went off as well. Colback's still on. So there's been some wholesale changes. Cafu's on. Wizard Gaming 97. Thank you for the sub, bro. Hope you're well. But there's nothing to panic about just yet. It's all gonna be okay. We're still on track for top 4. Would I have liked to see Forest win 3 or 4-0 today? Yes. But you can all bear witness that I told you this was gonna be a hard match away from home against 5th in the Bundesliga. Yeah. It was never, ever going to be easy. Ever. Understandably confusing for you. Doing a great job. Thank you, Donatella. Appreciate it. But it is very confusing in friendlies. It is. Especially when I don't know as well all the away team players, like the Union Berlin players. Like Robin Nosh is on. Don't know much about him. I don't feel. I'll tell you the thing that's been frustrating me in these friendlies. If we're gonna talk about frustration, right, is I don't think the strike force has clicked in any of them that I've seen. There hasn't been those overlapping runs in behind that we were used to down the right from Jeds and Brennan, etc. I just feel like they need 3 or 4 more games just to get one fitness. Iwani looks like he's lacking match fitness. That was a lovely block by So. Lovely block. How was the goal? Football, it was horrific. So for those of you joining late, What happened was, under no pressure, no nothing, we were coming out with the ball. Cook was in the middle. He went to pass it out left to McKenna. He played the pass short. They then come attacking down the right-hand side. Cook, to be fair to him, came back to recover it, slid in, blocked the cross, because it was a low cross. Literally then just comes straight back, ricochets back to the guy again. He then low crosses it into the box for a tap-in for their striker. So it was, what I would say is it was a player error. And I'm not going to hold it against Cook because we know how good he was for us last season. But I would rather it was a player error than because we are kind of making a defensive unit mistake. You know what I'm saying? So it's preseason. These things happen. Still need more strength and depth. MGW, Mangala, Garner, Cornet, and another striker. Declan, I agree. I don't know if we need that many, but the 4 you've mentioned there would all strengthen. And I'd add into that, you got Cornet in there, haven't you? Yeah, I'd be happy with that. Tyrone Salenzi will come good, mark my words. He's going to be fine, bro. He's going to be fine. Look, you don't score 15 goals in the Bundesliga, which is not a farmers league, yeah? Unless you got something about you. You're not the 5th top goal scorer in that league. Behind, look who is behind Lewandowski and Cuckoo. Who was it? Shit and Muller, I want to say. That's some quality to be behind. Or was it Haaland? That's some quality to be behind. Yeah, I think he's going to be absolutely fine. The thing that spoiled this match is a lot of niggly fouls from the Germans. Nothing serious enough for a card, but it stopped Forest finding any flow. We have struggled really badly to find just that flowing football, and we haven't really put together pacey counter attacks. That's what's frustrating me. There hasn't been some quick turnover breaks. That's been rather annoying to see. The way you have your stream set up is the same quality as Mark Goldbridge, the Man U stream. I love the quality. I'll definitely back for sure. Thank you, DJ. Thank you. I'll be adding more stuff. We'll keep enhancing it as I figure out what you guys like, what you'd like to see improved, etc. So we'll keep on tweaking it. Put silver in. Like, really? Really, Salvador? We are I'll tell you who has had a decent game. Is Henderson. Henderson's been fantastic. Probably man of the match so far for me. But you never really want to be giving your keeper man of the match, do you? Just finding our feet. Forget the 1-0. Played well enough for me. There's positives to take from it. There's improvement areas to improve on. There's more minutes under the belt for players. So there's a lot of good stuff. But again, as I say, whenever you lose a friendly, you always start with the line, it's only a friendly. That's just how it works. I'm going to keep this positive mentality towards Forest this season. But I'm also going to keep on top of them. Look, if I'm seeing players who aren't putting 100% effort in, I will call them out. Has to be done. I think we're lulling the Premiership into a false sense of security with the friendlies and we'll pounce when it's real. Look, you Donatello, you're spot on, right? Because if you remember the season with COVID, when, let's not talk about the end of that season, but the difference to how we played in front of the City ground to how we played during COVID, yeah? And if you look at last season, from what was it, like January, February time, we went undefeated until, ironically, we lost when we won against Sheffield United. Was our first loss at the City ground. So at the City ground, it's going to be a fortress. So good luck to West Ham when they come knocking. What we got to make sure that happens is on the away games, we're going to have to play a lot of counter-attacking football, which suits us fine. But that's going to need the chemistry. That Spence Johnson-esque chemistry needs to be found quickly with Nico Williams and Johnson. But also it needs to happen down the left-hand side with Uoni and Tuffalo or Richards, whoever it's going to be. However, still, we we need strength in that midfield. We definitely need to strengthen that midfield still. So I'm staying positive. Who's Forest captain? It's Joe Worrell. Joseph Worrell. And what a captain he is. It's funny how West Ham fans have been so concerned about finances recently. Yep. And that is it, ladies and gents. The match has finished 1-0. I'm not disappointed by the result. I think, if I'm being honest and truthful, we could have lost 2 or 3-0. That chance they had that hit the crossbar was an atrocious shot. They had a near post shot that they should have scored as well, but kind of got the side netting. Wow, and there's another one that they just blazed into the roof. So it's from a defense. I know it sounds weird, but from a defensive stance, I've been happy-ish with the performance, apart from the individual mistakes, but they happen. From an attacking point of view, I'm a bit disappointed, if I'm honest. Uwani didn't have a great game. I can't flower it up. He didn't do much. Johnson was playing out of position, so I'm not going to judge him. And then Mighton up top. I don't think he's a striker, man. I see him more as a left winger, coming in that way, using the pace to get in behind the defense rather than being already high up the pitch. So I don't think that experiment has much legs left in it. I don't know what you guys think, but that's how I saw it. How did I get the name Wolverine? What, on YouTube or like in general? So yeah, in terms of the midfield, O'Brien looks fine. Getting his feet under the desk. Colback, for me, he's not prem level. He's not prem level. Once Yates is in, I think Yates will be okay, but we need more depth in that midfield. What I really want to see, don't forget, we've still got this to come in, yeah? Still got this to come in. He's going to be creative for us. We need that link play that's going to turn the midfield possession into an attacking formation, yeah? So it's really important we do that. Thanks for your time, pal. Catch you next time. Cheers, Cooper. We'll be on, of course, for the Tuesday game, guys. Don't forget, for the Notts County match. I will be doing a match report. I'm going to go and eat something in a minute because I'm starving. But I'll put a match report and a player rating report for you guys together. I can give you a little flavour of what it will look like. So we will have the players coming up on here. And with a rating as well. Not that we're going to give them a 0. I'll take that off. And we'll talk through it all there. So, guys, if you haven't yet subscribed, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I really enjoyed chatting with you guys as we've gone through that match. It's been an interesting match to watch. There's a lot to take from it and a lot to discuss, which I'll put together in the match report. Until tomorrow, and just to give you a quick heads up, we'll have a transfer update for you tomorrow, which is Sunday, and then on Monday we'll have a couple more videos coming on, and then a watch along, of course, on Tuesday for the Notts County match. Don't forget to leave the video a like if you haven't already before you leave. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the player review for the match analysis later on tonight. So make sure you got your notifications on the channel. Thank you all for chilling. Thank you all for chatting with me in the stream, and we'll catch up with you later on tonight.